Assignment 3, sharing our new learning. Empowering whānau, a collaborative approach to supporting neurodiversity. By Charlotte and Vinesh. The He Pukeroa framework guided every stage of the Awhi Neurodiverse project. Throughout this framework, our mahi focused on walking alongside whānau. He Pukeroa reminded us that well-being and success of mokopuna is deeply connected to their whānau, kura, and community. Each principle of He Pukeroa was reflected in the design and delivery of our project. Whānau voice shaped every decision. Whānau could share openly, they felt heard, they had access to practical tools without judgment. Ultimately, our inquiry helped shift the narrative from fitting in to belonging as you are, which lies in the heart of inclusion. We worked in partnership with educators, community agencies, and whānau leaders to co-design workshops, resources, and networks of support. We recognise that learning and well-being sits within wider systems. Every session celebrated whānau capability and resilience, focusing on what was working well and how those strengths could be built upon. The inquiry drew on research, professional learning, and whānau narratives to ensure strategies were responsive and effective. Culture was woven throughout the project, reinforcing belonging and pride for whānau and tamariki. We demonstrated how a He Pukeroa lens can transform practice into a whānau-led, strength-based and mana-enhancing process.
Synthesis of our inquiry findings. These are some of the key insights and themes that emerged: being seen, collective strength, whānau voice, partnerships that empower, making the system work for us, neurodiversity as strength. Neurodiverse whānau thrive when they experience empowering parenting support groups, inclusive community activities, better understanding of neurodiversity, cultural safety, strong collective connection, uplifting partnerships, consistent long-term help, practical navigation tools and strategies, communities that see neurodiversity as strength, professional support and understanding support, navigating challenges, student interests, whānau well-being.
Whānau told us that they felt lighter and full of energy after the workshops. They said it felt like everyone was with us, not talking at us. It was easy for us to be honest. It reminded us how it's empowering when we together as whānau are truly included in a real, genuine way. Feedback from another whānau told us that today was probably one of the best speakers for me that we've had today in the whānau workshop, with lots of awesome info. We're blessed to have this Awhi group for the neurodiverse parents. The future of possibilities. Another whānau talked about how they now feel positive about the future and will work to continue to build on confidence and skills to support their neurodiverse student. The power of supports. Another whānau said, "When I understand, I feel more confident to support my child."
New knowledge emerging from our inquiry. Whānau aspirations reveal unseen priorities. When whānau lead the conversation, they surface needs and values that are often invisible in standard education planning, such as the importance of whakapapa, rangoa, and sensory regulation as cultural knowledge. Neurodiversity is intergenerational and collective. This inquiry revealed that supporting neurodiverse Tamariki also involves recognizing the neurodiverse experiences of whānau members. This shifts the focus from individual interventions to collective well-being. Storytelling is a powerful tool for change. Sharing lived experiences through Korero and Talanoa created emotional resonance, built trust, and motivated action more effectively than data or formal reporting. Cultural practices can be therapeutic. Practices like karakia, waiata, and use of taonga were not just culturally affirming, they also supported emotional regulation and sensory needs, offering holistic alternatives. Changes to our thinking and practice. Whānau-led co-design or initiatives creates deeper impact and long-term sustainability. True transformation occurs when whānau are involved from the beginning as co-leaders, not just consulted after decisions are made. Their lived experiences bring unique insights that educators may not see, enhancing relevance and restoring mana. Because the kaupapa emerged from whānau aspirations and not external directives, there was deeper commitment, adaptability, and follow-through. The initiative didn't rely on a single teacher or RTLB, but became a shared responsibility. We moved away from traditional models towards whānau-led, community-driven approaches. Cultural identity is central to neurodiversity support. Sensory, behavioral, and emotional needs are deeply intertwined with cultural identity. Cultural safety is not an add-on. It is the foundation for supporting neurodiverse Tamariki.
Outline of our project. Our journey with Assignment 3 began with a focus on Mana Mutahaki, supporting neurodiverse whānau to stand in their own strength and identity. And we also looked at how RTLB can empower neurodiverse whānau. We used our learning from Assignment 2, which led to a series of pilot workshops. These workshops were designed to empower whānau by creating inclusive spaces. As part of the pilot, we hosted a teddy bears picnic, literacy and numeracy neurodiverse sessions with guest speakers who shared insights on disability supports. These events helped build community connection, raise awareness, and promote access to resources. From there, we developed and delivered sensory-weighted toy workshops across 4 schools. Building on that momentum, we organised the Flying Kites Neurodiversity event, a larger initiative for whānau educators and disability advocates to share knowledge and support. And then, recognising the ongoing need for accessible centralised resources, we began planning, designing and creating a neurodiverse website, a digital platform to extend the reach of our mahi and provide lasting support for whānau RTLBs and teachers.